Alright, I saw the new Ghostbusters, and I have to say it wasn't bad. The problem, what was lacking was the comedic talent of the people of the original Ghostbusters. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis. The girls just don't have that good of comedic talent. And I think that's what problem. The story was kind of generic, but it seems like they're planning to do a sequel and like a couple more of these. The cool thing about the movie is the Ghostbusters had different weapons. It wasn't just the regular weapons. They had like 5 different weapons. What I thought was really, really cool. The special effects was really good. You had Slimer there. You have cameos of Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. You even had cameos of the Ghostbuster. What was his name? Eddie, the Black Ghostbuster. I forgot his name. So you had like all the cameos for the Ghostbusters, except for Harold Ramis because he's dead. But so that was pretty cool. Except they don't play the role. You have like Bill Murray. He's like a person that doesn't believe in ghosts. You have to prove it to him. I forgot what he is like. Like a skeptic of some sort. And then you had Dan Aykroyd. He actually makes like a funny line, like says he's a cab driver, but he makes a funny line like he says, "I ain't afraid of no ghost," and then they talk about like Ghostbuster talk, something like a phase 2, and so that was kind of interesting. It's very short. And then you had Ernie Hudson. That's his name, Ernie Hudson, and he's like because what happened was the Black Ghostbuster. I forgot her name. She her father's Ernie Hudson, and he's like a funeral home, and the Ghostbuster vehicle is a funeral home ride, and of course they make it into the Ghostbuster. So I have to say, cool special effects. The story, not, it's. I think it might be kind of similar, like the first story, but not quite. Just very small. Just like they have a ghost, like in the library, and it's the plot wasn't so big. But I heard they're planning on doing some more, so I guess we'll see. The cool weapons, they have like this punch. Ghost weapon. They have this another, like, I don't know what kind of weird weapon. It's like the regular Ghostbuster weapon, but they have one that can you shoot and it can like drive all over the place in the sky. Slimer's back, which is kind of cool. It's kind of funny, and in case it got like a girlfriend. So yeah, I think they're planning on making some other they plan on doing more, because at the end of the movie, they show like even more weapons. So it's kind of cool. One of the female Ghostbusters like nerdy, kind of like Egon, but maybe not that nerdy. I mean, they tried. The comedy, it's not super funny. It's okay. Definitely the Ghostbuster, the original, blows this away, but and maybe even Ghostbusters 2. But I have to say, cool special effects. They even brought the Stay Puft Marshmallow back. Cool thing, they added like about 5 different weapons. That was really cool. So it's not bad, but I guess I can't see how they're going to do more. I mean, to not make it really repetitive, they're going to have to, I guess, come up with a really cool, unique plot. If they don't, then it just might be a cash in. So I'm curious what they're going to do with the sequel, and it should be they need to have a good plot. Like, cause like number 2, they had like Vigo, remember, like a painting was haunted, and the cool twist, there was like a whole river of slime underneath. That was really cool. But this one was just like regular ghost, so it wasn't much of a plot. It's not the diehard Ghostbuster film you would be looking for. Definitely not as good as the first one. So I think it's all good, but the problem is the female Ghostbusters just don't have that comedic talent the original has. But it's not bad. It's I wasn't really yawning and being bored. It kind of kept me entertained. It's not bad. If you're a Ghostbuster fan and you want to just try it out, I say go ahead and try it. It's not going to blow you away, but it's got cool stuff. It got some cool things in it. Some new cool things, like the 5 different weapons. That was really cool. Slimer has a girlfriend, and they got a variety of different ghosts. You got the Marshmallow Man, then you have some other kind of. So they kind of have different ghosts in there, and which like didn't have in the original and the other movies. Kind of just had similar ghosts. Well, except for the second one, they had like Vigo, and it was like a ghost that came out of the painting. So it's not bad. If you want to go see in 3D, go ahead. It's cool in 3D. If you're a diehard Ghostbuster fan and we're gonna be bummed out that you expect it to be as good as the original or the sequel, you might be disappointed. I say just wait for it to come out on Blu-ray or a movie. So I'm not mad that I didn't see it. I have to say, at first it kind of starts kind of slow, but then it gets better. It kind of slow, At first, at the beginning, I wasn't too entrained, but then once they got the more ghosts out, they got the story unraveling, and they showed the different kind of weapons. It was kind of cool. So it's not horrible. It's not bad. I guess I give it a C plus, or so yeah. So we'll give it a middle letter. Some people are even rated lower, but it could be worse. But it wasn't too bad. So from what I mentioned, the cool different things, it's cool to see. It's cool to see, So yeah, I give it like a C. So it's not an F, it's not a D, it's a C. Not an A or B, but a C. So check it out if you want.